Welcome back to Smokedown. I'm just going to do the selling of the beet today. I'm just going to get my bearings. I only just got in here, so I'm a bit so outside. I've rented a lorry. I've rented a Tatra. Basically, I think it's slightly better off road. I might be wrong there, but it's the impression I get. There we go, we're a long way. So we're just going to go around in circles a few times while I just get my bearings fully. It's getting later at night, so we may well, I think we do need lights on. Let's put some on. So this one, there's a big double gate into here. All we got to do is find a way out there. That's the cows. No, we must be right first time. That's the field in here. So now I can already see the comments. Couldn't find your way out of a paper bag. That's probably right. Here we go. I'm hoping I can actually drive this well enough to get this out of there. I'm going to drive mainly on the crops. As I say, the reason I chose this, it looks more like it can go off road. The MAN has just road tyres on. This has more off-road type tyres, and there's the extra axle which spreads the weight, should in theory spread the weight a bit more even, but of course as we know in game that makes no odds at all. But we are off to Arkwright's yet again. Yes, I know I've been selling everything at Arkwright's, but it's the easiest one of the two to get to, I find. And if I've got to drive a truck, I'm going for the easy road. The idea is just to sell off all the beet now, and then next time we will start appearing the fields. I'm not going to buy any more fields. I think we have enough. And part of the fact we're not going to get much past planting done for 17 launches now. Now we've got to hope that this is a fairly long outfit. Let's just have a quick through it. Okay, as you see, it's quite a long big one. I should really, in reality, have a net over the load. Beet should always be netted and or sheeted, but certainly netted so they can't escape and go on the road. As a motorcyclist, I know the danger of a stray beet. It can cause you havoc if one bounces out and goes straight under the front wheel especially. I haven't had it happen, but I've seen it. Past 31, which is the first one we cut, field over on the right. I'm not gonna hurry this. I've got 4 hours to do this in, or no, 3 hours and 47 minutes. So there's no great hurry. If we don't get it all done in this whole period, I'll just do the rest by tractor and trailer. Once we get to about half an hour to go, it'll be time to send this back. You won't see that because all I'm going to do is do about half an hour selling and then leave it now. This is always an interesting bit of road. This next bit over the next bridge where you got the S-bend straight afterwards. It pays not to rush this bit, I found. and we just scrape the side there. Luckily this is hard stuff, so and the rental mod as yet doesn't include damage, which is probably as well. And this is going to be the tight one. We got to get this round, leave it as late as possible before we turn in. I almost left it too late there, because it's not going to get any easier as it starts to get dark. I'm just glad I haven't got the darker night mod on here. At least I don't think I put it on there. There's trotters, and this is the one we want. Ah, right. I'm not actually certain. I'm not going to do it. I'm used to the track and trail, and these, of course, don't turn quite as well. I think it's over here. That looks like that's in there, so just glad we haven't got anything in here. Now, this is where I could do with these stuff like the trying to remember what it's called now, but the mod with all the tankers on, all the cot universal, the way that goes, so you can actually hang out the window to see where you're going. It makes it so much easier. I'm gonna not be able to hit it there anyway. I'm not going to bother to go back any further. Let's get back inside. Just wait for us to empty this off. It's not do with the lorry, as I've got the rental mod on. We might as well make use of it. It's all a case of whether we can get this thing round everything. Well, not too bad there. I think we're near enough. We're overpaid for the rental. I didn't actually see how much that went for, but I think we're more than paid for the rental of this unit and trailer. Excuse me again, I've still got this little tickle. I will say one would certainly throw everything at this map. Made it as difficult as possible to get anywhere. Keep wide for a little bit, now come in. And luckily I got no traffic on. I can't remember if we put traffic on this. I've never tried it with traffic. And this bit would be, using this would be a nightmare. These bridges would be a nightmare with traffic on, because you can imagine you're trying to automate it. Now, I'm not going to bother to automate this. This is a one-off. Head the beet, so we decided to sort it. And of course, what I said was I'm going to plant everything with maize. I was going to leave one lot. I'm going to do the whole lot with maize. I'm not going to bother anything else now, any cattle or anything. I'm just going to go maize all the way. Hopefully we can get one crop out before 17 comes, and that means we will be able to I can't remember where the turn is. Oh, it's past here. Yeah, nowhere near it yet, I don't think. Yeah, so if we just do maize, we can use the BGA to its full advantage, and I want to see how much one of those bunkers hold. And the load we've got in there now is just on ready. I will set up a course once it's ready to sell what we've got in there already, and I'll have that on automation. Take it very steady around here. Now Wonkel can do this. I've seen him, you see a little clip doing this on keyboard. I'm using a wheel, so if he can do it on keyboard, I have to be able to do it on wheel, as I can't show my face on PCSG again. I didn't actually put the conveyor exactly where I wanted it, but I got fed up with messing about with it, so where it is now is where it's going to stay until we have to move it. Come through it. I'm keeping, you notice I'm keeping off where possible off the actual pathways, keep off the mud. Oh, we'll be overdone now. Okay. I think we'll go round the block again. We'll go round here. I left the tractor attached in case we have to just move it a bit, which is why I've got it out to one side. It's actually easier to hit, I find, if I've got it straight, but I can't have it straight on. No, will we get it? Yes, we will. And this holds quite a bit of beet. It shouldn't take too many loads to empty this off. That's one of the things too, getting back to 17, which we wasn't really talked about, I'm looking forward to, is the almost a tip anywhere capacity, providing the map set up for it. That could really be a boon. Saves me having to dig out placeable heaps or the tip anywhere mod. Anything to make that a little bit easier. In fact, in Britain, you still don't keep much of your beet, especially your beet in indoors. You keep them in clamps because you don't hold them for very long. You harvest, and then as soon as the beet factory can take them, you let them have it. Let's see, it's down this end somewhere. Must be this one, and I'll actually come at this at a funny angle. Just hope I can make it. Go straight now, we should be alright. We should be out now. Should be using my mirrors, which are actually quite good on this. So you can't see the bottom one, which is a bit of a shame. I think I set these up for this vehicle some time ago, and they look like they're not far out. Not that I use mirrors that much on in game. Some say you don't use mirrors when you're on the road, but that's a lie. Put about by people who've seen me ride the bike. I think it'd be about 4 or 5 load. I would guess, which isn't bad. This is a bonus really. Taking the beet which were already in the field. But I really want to fill one of those bunkers up, or fill 3 or 4 one the two end ones, and I'd actually go around the crops which are already in the ground and just forage them before they wither, but I think it could be too late for that now. What we could do on here is the alfalfa that OEB used on Old Ridge. That is ridiculous, the amount you get off the hills. So I'm about to find out, I think on my own Old Ridge episode, once I get back to Old Ridge and away from Justin's farm. It's a little bit of a cross-series advertising there. I'm not going to rush this. We've got plenty of time. I always give myself a lot more time. I try and give myself a lot more time in need on this. I was very close, I think, on the beet harvest. By the time I got it back, I had minutes to spare. And like a lot of the Giants models, it's a very good model. It's not many moving parts or any extras on it, but it looks good and it dries well now. Since I had that problem first off with the ice rink handling, it's what sent me first of all looking for a mod for 15. Just after I got 15, I was jackknifing the MAN, getting down to oh hello, we've got ourselves caught on that corner. We're still caught on that corner. Let's see what's happening there. Ah yeah, we didn't go anywhere near enough. Let's go back in the cab and see if we can swing it out a bit more. Yeah, we got it this time. Luckily, only just touched it, and it has got my own modification to damage, so that won't actually that doesn't show damage. I didn't hit it hard enough. I have put a wash on. No, it's hidden in amongst the long grass, so great thinking there by yours truly. I can remember it's near the diesel point on the main farm. Actually, we want to go in the other one here. What do we? What can we get it from here? I want to come out of the cab again to back in. Yeah, I should have come on the other side. Never mind. At least these things reverse easier than a tractor with a dolly trailer. Put a brake on this time. Get back in the cab and wait for this to empty. This, of course, is a moving floor trailer. Means there's a big belt under it which turns and push and moves the goods out through the rear hatch. Well, you think about 59,000 litres. Tipping them up, like a conventional tipper, could put a hell of a lot of strain on the rear doors. I've seen a rear door give way on a lorry. It's no fun, especially if you're standing near it. Mind you, it's not as bad as a hydraulic hose giving way on a tipper. That is fun. You hear a big bang, then the well, I think there's check valves in them now, but way back when I saw it, the trailer just drops dead quick. I've got to try and remember to go in even closer to that hedge when I go back. Just test your drive a bit. I do like this little truck, and I see it's on 17, so I'm quite happy there. And the more I see about it, I don't know if you've all seen Disco's latest video. Most probably by the time you see it, it will have done a couple more. But with what they are introducing on 17, and it's not just a facelift of 15. You're going to have soil mod light, or soil mod type. It looks like you've got soil compaction. A limited soil compaction, but you've got soil compaction nonetheless. Which means I'm going to have to watch it a bit for some of my antics. And you're going to have to plan your work a lot more careful. There's still only one fertilizer, what I can see, no herbicides. But you get maximum, you have to fertilise 3 times now in the growth stage, between each growth stage, and once between each growth stage, just to get maximum production out of it. I did just hit the side, I turned too soon. Yeah. Oh dear. Anybody wants me as a lorry driver? I thought not. I didn't hear anybody shout yes I do. You can tell when you hit something, but the whole thing moves a bit. I brushed against the gatepost then. My farm, I'd certainly be filling some of these mud holes in. Not so much here, but certainly on the farm, you know. I can get in from this side. Oh yeah, it should be able to. Yes, we can. Because we can. And it stopped. Now has that switched off because it got out of the trigger again. I can't see. Yeah, that's out of the trigger again, so we just have to move us a bit. We swing that round a bit more and forget which key it is, I think. In each case, should go back in there a bit further, that's better. Put the brake on this. We'll keep the engine running, it's only diesel. What I will just check, how much more we've got here. I think we'll get a couple more load on this one, and what we've got left I'll finish off screen. So, oh, 2 more loads should just about do it. This again. Hey, now how are we going to do this without making a mistake this run? Oh, the other thing I'm like on number 17 is there's plenty of, looks like there's plenty of choice of machinery. Not everybody's going to have exactly the same machinery, I would guess. I'm hoping that there's more JCB to come and we have even more of their tractor range. Yes, I am a JCB fan. As you can tell from this map where I've got 3 out of my 4 tractors are JCBs. All different. 2 stock and 1 modded. Now, I mustn't get cocky about this. Now, try and remember 2 things. One, to go in the far bay before I reverse in, so I can go in a bit straighter. Oh, it might give problems coming out the other end, of course. Yeah, food for thought. It's funny how more careful you are on a map like this where everything's got collisions. Luckily I'm delivering to Arkwrights. For those who remember the old television comedy series starring Ronnie Barker, Arkwrights was open all hours, and it looks like Arkwrights here are the same. And at 9 o'clock at night, and we're still trucking in. And I'm just going to get my drink down. Well, careful. I think, as they say, don't drink and drive, folks. Let's slow it down a bit before we hit the bridges. I don't really want to crash against the walls again. This is a very well done map, I will say. I do enjoy this. Well, I'm not playing any maps at the moment I don't enjoy. I decided on at 17 I'm going to do very few maps, and the maps I do are going to be the ones I enjoy. Now, are we going to miss the tree? Yes, we are. At times I've driven with lorry drivers and it scares me silly sometimes, seeing how close to the hedges and walls they have to get. Well, I think we're carrying on we are. Can we get back there? Alright, it's going to be turned out of there I'm a bit more concerned about. If I can't get as close to this side in the next bay to get out easily. Now I'm going to come out of cab again because I'm going to cheat again. And out of cab. Imagine I got someone seeing me back. Which is not unusual. And we're there. This time I will have a look, see how much we get. Just another quick slurp whilst we're waiting. 22,000. Not too bad. What's this? 66, say 67,000 so far. May not have quite paid for the field, but and the equipment, but I think it's been worthwhile. Well, the field is not really important. We want to know a field. Problem with that one is there's no gate where I want one. I may just go into GE and just modify it slightly, but old age. I can take things out on GE. I just can't add them for some reason. But don't tell Wonka I'm going to do that. Now, for what I'm going to grow in the maize to go into silage, I need to get onto that little side road quickly. Oh, like a boss. Don't think I hit anything this run so far. So I'm going to demolish the bridge now. I must demolish this one, which is straightforward. Turn it back flat out. It may just weave a bit if I turn suddenly. How are we doing? Are we almost back? Yeah, I think we'll do one more run, I think. And to get our 3 million, we're now getting close to our first half million, or a third of a million so far. Get 3 million together, it's going to take some doing, especially in the time we've got left. Oh, we got in. It looks like we didn't brush anything. We had a bit of a stutter, but I'm not certain I got my Mac autosave. Shouldn't have on there, but all of a sudden started up on the PC. We hit it on the way out and I forgot to confirm enough out. Something is happening on the PC and I don't know what. We're getting some nasty stutters now. We'll try one run anyway. If it crashes, it crashes. It may be night and running with lights, which is doing it. I think we all know that FS15 is not happy having lights on. Right, do one more run and we should only have about one load I think left then. Might have to move the conveyor again. But so far so good. Yeah, we have got to move it again. How far over are we? We're only just over, so we may have to move the whole thing again. In the real life, because you'd be moving the truck forward all the time, you have all the weight on the rear wheels. Put the brake on again. I think we're going to do it this time. So let's hope we've done it. Oh, we may not, because it's empty again. Yeah. See what we've got in here. Nope. This is why the tractor attached to the conveyor. Don't want to dig it right in, because it has this horrible habit. Dig it right in of falling over. Yeah, that's okay there. 61,000. One a bit load. I don't think I'll bother with the little bit. I'll lose it. Get rid of this again. And you see why I use this truck with the pathways I've got to go on here. You wouldn't want to use the MAN. You wouldn't enjoy it. Even though I am staying off the mud as much as possible. So now a quick drink. I'm thirsty. Take the screenshot tipping, I think, this time. I bet this is starting to get dirty now. It should be anyway, the amount of mud we've gone through. Just give myself a better forward vision on this. Can't remember whether this trailer has steering axles or not. It should make a difference to the way I drive, but that won't. Steering axles, you should be able to take the corners a little bit tighter. Yeah, this will be my last run. I'm not even going to take it back. I think I shall finish it off over Arkwright's, and I'll try and do that last run and lose what's left in that heap off screen. Then next week we will start planting. We'll start preparing to plant. You need to walk all the fields to find out what you need to do with them. I'm just glad I'm not using the dark and night mod on here, because this would be murdered driving it at night. Oh, these roads, I'm getting too confident now. I must slow down a bit. This hair is quite nasty with this outfit. Carlton Bridge is too easy just to scrape it. And of course we all know my favourite junction. I think we might have that sorted now. Famous last words. I think Arkwrights need to move onto the main road. I'll sell them on the fields I've got. Opera's got to do everything. Nice and close here. Try and strain it all out. Oh look, they'll be up fairly straight. Before I start to tip this, get rid of that. Get rid of that and find a good shot. Not a brilliant shot, but I think this will do me. That's that done. I'll probably bring soil mod back on. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber and wish to subscribe to keep up to date with my doings, feel free to do so. I'll pull this off the tip now. Leave it underneath here. If you've got any comments, suggestions, queries, feel free to post them. I try and read I do read every one if I can find it. YouTube doesn't always make it the easiest thing I find. And I try and reply to everyone. And with that, it's Mayman saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.